Thank you so much for watching. I'll start with applying some sticky tape. The first shade that I'll be using is from Makeupgeek. This is the shade White Lies, and I'm just applying this underneath my brow bone. To apply this I use the Morphe M21 Zero brush. The first shade that I will be using in my crease is from Makeupgeek. This shade is called Short Thing. It's a really fresh green shade and it's not very dark, so this is perfect to apply as my first shade. I use a brush from the company Makeup Addiction, and this one is called Dual Fiber Blender Brush. This brush was included in their Ultimate Eye Kit. I'm not sure if you can buy this brush separate. The next shade I'll be using is from Modus Cosmetics called Combat. I'm applying this shade a little bit lower than the Short Thing eyeshadow that I just applied, but I'm just using the same brush. And I was thinking about filming a video about my favorite brushes and also film a video about my favorite eyeshadows. Please let me know in the comments if you're looking forward to a video like that. It's just an idea and I would love to know if that's something you would like to see. The next shade that I'm using is also from Makeupgeek. This one is called Dirty Martini. First I'm just applying this at the beginning of my eyelid. The brush that I'm using is from Sigma in the number E57. Now I'm applying the same shade and with the same brush on the other side of my eyelid. Now I'm going in with the Sigma E45 brush and just blend out the edges. I'm going back in with the Makeupgeek White Lies eyeshadow and apply another layer on top of the white eyeshadow that I applied before underneath my eyebrow. The next shade is also from Makeupgeek called Shimmery Mint. It's a really nice minty green eyeshadow shade and it reflects a little bit gold. I'm applying this shade with the Sigma E57 brush. If you like the shade to be a little bit more intenser, you can make your brush wet with like a fixing spray or something. I didn't do it because the shades are already very pigmented, so it's not necessary. Now it's time for eyeliner. I'm using the Tarte Clay Paint eyeliner and I'm applying this with the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeliner brush in the number 3. To give this eye look a little extra pop, I'm using the Makeupgeek eyeshadow in the shade Pixie Dust. And I'm applying this shade in the inner corner of my eye. I'm applying this shade with the Sigma pencil brush called E30. Since I'm always using a lot of Sigma brushes because it's my favorite brush brand, I got a discount code for you and I will link it down in the description bar. Now I'm going back in with the Makeupgeek eyeshadow in the shade Shimmer Mint. It's the same shade as I applied in the middle of my eyelids. And I'm also applying this in the middle underneath my eyelids. I'm also using the Dirty Martini eyeshadow from Makeupgeek again. And I'm applying this at the end of my eyelids. And I'm still using the Sigma pencil brush. Now I'm using Corrupt eyeshadow from Makeupgeek. I'm applying this also underneath my eye. And why I'm doing this is because I want it a little bit more intense. And now you can see the black connects with my eyeliner and I really like how that looks. I'm not sure which brush I use, but I believe it's the Zoeva Detail Shader brush in the number 237. You might have seen me doing this more often, but I'm just making the inner corner of my eye a little bit more pointy. For that I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush in the number 3. For my waterline, I'm a big fan of the Benefit the Real Push-Up Liner. It's waterproof and it stays on all day. The only thing I don't like about it is that sometimes the eyeliner gets in my eye. So if you wear eye contacts, this eyeliner is not really nice for in the waterline, but I don't wear contacts, so I'm not really having a lot of problems with it. I'm applying my lashes off camera. And I'm done with the look. I hope you enjoyed watching my video.